and that's kind of where my racing career started, slinging drinks at Siebkens Resort. Flora Cooper. I grew up in a small farm town called Beecher, Illinois. I'm the Director of Partner Services for Dale Coyne with Vasser-Sullivan. It means a little bit of everything. My main priority is taking care of all the sponsors of the 18 Sebastian Bourdais entry. I spent 14 years living here right out of college, so it's like a second dear home to me. I started working at a resort in college during the summers called Barefoot Bay, and I fell in love with this town, and the following summer in college I came back and started working at Siebkens Resort. Well, I did go to school for sports and tourism management at the University of Illinois, and but this town is what led me to my love of racing. Though my father owned an auto parts store on the south side of Chicago, so my brother and I did grow up going to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So I'm going to preference this, that I don't necessarily condone the best way to get a job, but essentially I lied. Newman Haas Racing was always guests of Siebkens Resort, the hospitality team, and the girl that worked for them in hospitality years previous to me had before also worked at Siebkens Resort and is from Wisconsin. So when she was looking to move to another job, they asked me if I would take over because I was graduating college, and the job was to cook for the team, and I lied and said I could. So I was with Newman Haas from the years of 2001 to 2006. I did, actually. I opened up my own event planning company, which I still operate to this day, Cooper Consulting Events. Still do quite a few events in motorsports, majority, but I do other things, and I have other contractors that work for me outside of racing. Yes. I started a beach party back in 2001 just to entertain friends of mine that when they were coming to town. When CART used to race here, then CART, which Champ Car and now IndyCar, took a little break for a few years, and my friends Mandy and Emily, we decided to start it back up a couple years ago, and it has evolved to now a charitable event that benefits racing for kids. It's held at Siebkens Resort. We have about 14 sponsors, and all the proceeds will go to Racing for Kids. It is open to the public, and we call it the Elkhart Lake Welcomes Indy Party. So the town of Elkhart is really special. It has amazing people, and they love racing. And so they love it when the teams and the paddock the drivers come to town. And so it's their way for the town to get to meet all of the people from the paddock. So it's open to the public, and we just put out donation box, and we ask people to donate what they feel they can. The people of this town are one of a kind. I know a lot of drivers say that this is their favorite track, but also their favorite place to come because the fans just go out of their way, so friendly. I mean, it is Thursday, and there are fans everywhere, and the place will just keep getting bigger and bigger. And a lot of my friends are entrepreneurs and own businesses in town, and they work really hard for 3 months to entertain those that come here. So it's very special. It's so great to see everybody, and I do feel like it's a second home. Favorite memory in my young years was when Cristiano D'Amato won the championship in Miami. Kind of out of the blue, we weren't prepared for it for that day, and it was an amazing experience. Working with Newman Haas Racing, as anyone can tell you that was once a part of the team, was very special, and we all just hope to live up to what a great organization that was. I'm very fortunate because on our team, I get to work with a lot of former teammates, including Sebastian Bourdais, our driver. So we've had a lot of special memories. So we won, my 6 years at Newman Haas, we won 4 championships, 1 with Cristiano and 3 with Sebastian. So I'm quite fortunate. I also was very fortunate to be part of the Andretti Autosport team when Ryan Hunter-Reay won the 2015 Indy 500. So I'm very lucky when it comes to racing. I know that not everyone gets that opportunity. Friendly, and I was always here to be able to help people. Hospitality was always my background, and I still feel like it is. And I just want people to enjoy racing as much as I do. I had a general manager that I worked for many years when I was in the promotion side of the business. His name is Tim Mayer, and he always said at the end of the day, no matter how busy you are, look into the eyes of a kid who just saw a race car go by for the first time and see the delight. So I loved it. I love that story. We love it when he tells it. So hopefully everyone can still see the delight of why we're here.